Okay, real question. How many Samsung Galaxy phones can you name? Galaxy S? Sure. Maybe the Note? But did you know Samsung has released over 20 different Galaxy series? And most people have no idea they even exist. Here's what's wild. Samsung Galaxy became the company's most praised products and were among the best-selling smartphones in the world. We're talking about a brand that went from a dried fish exporter in 1938 to dominating the smartphone market. But not every Galaxy series was a hit. Some were disasters. One literally exploded. And one was so successful, it's still the best-selling Android phone of all time. So buckle up, because we're about to go through every major Samsung Galaxy series. The legends, the failures, and the one that almost destroyed Samsung's reputation forever. Let's get into it. Section 1, Galaxy S series, the flagship that started it all. The original Samsung Galaxy S was announced in March 2010 and became Samsung's first real bestseller, selling over 20 million units. For context, that was massive in 2010. It featured a 4-inch Super AMOLED display, huge for the time, Samsung's 1 GHz Hummingbird processor, and 512 MB of RAM. Sounds laughable now, but this was peak technology back then. Then came the Galaxy S2. Samsung sold 3 million units in less than 2 months, and over 40 million total. It was proclaimed Smartphone of the Year at MWC 2012. This phone made Samsung a household name. But here's where it gets interesting. The Galaxy S4 became the best-selling Android phone of all time with over 80 million units sold. Let that sink in. No Android phone has ever beaten that record. The S series evolved. Premium glass design with the S6, water resistance returning with the S7, and eventually the S22 Ultra absorbed the Note's DNA with a built-in S Pen slot. The latest S25 series continues the legacy, though critics say it feels like Samsung at its laziest with minimal upgrades. Most successful? The S4. 80+ million units, legendary status. Why it worked. Samsung perfected the Android flagship formula. Great screens, powerful specs, constant innovation, attention catcher. But wait, if the S series was so successful, why did Samsung create an entirely different flagship line? Keep watching. Section 2, Galaxy Note series, the stylus revolution and tragic end. In October 2011, Samsung launched the Galaxy Note with a massive 5.3-inch display. Experts said it was ridiculous and had little mass appeal. People literally called it too big to be a phone. They were so wrong. The Galaxy Note sold over 10 million units in just a few months. It created the phablet category and proved people wanted bigger screens. Samsung announced in December 2011 they'd sold 1 million Notes. By August 2012, 10 million. The Note series became the true flagship. Better specs than the S series, innovative S Pen features, productivity powerhouse. The Note 2 sold 30 million units. Note 3 sold 10 million. Year after year, Note was Samsung's crown jewel. And then, 2016 happened. The Galaxy Note 7 disaster. The Note 7 launched August 19, 2016, with incredible features. IP68 water resistance, iris scanner, HDR display. But batteries started exploding. Samsung recalled 1.9 million phones in the US alone. Here's where it gets worse. Samsung replaced them with phones using different batteries, but those exploded too. On October 10, 2016, Samsung permanently discontinued the Note 7. 92 reports of overheating in the US, including 26 burn injuries and 55 property damage reports. Airlines banned them. The FAA banned them from flights. Samsung lost $17 billion, including brand damage. The cause? Samsung pushed boundaries too far. They crammed a massive battery into too small a space, and the separator layers keeping positive and negative electrodes apart were too thin. Pressure from normal use could cause them to touch, resulting in explosions. Why Samsung ended it. After the Note 7 catastrophe, Samsung was terrified. The Note 20 Ultra in 2020 was the last true Note. Samsung merged Note features into the S22 Ultra with S Pen support, effectively killing the Note line. Most successful, Note 2, 30 million units. The Note series defined productivity phones. Attention catcher. So Samsung had 2 flagship lines, but they weren't done. They wanted to dominate every price point. Enter the alphabet soup. Section 3, Galaxy A, M, F series, the budget army. Samsung realized not everyone can afford $1,000 plus flagships, so they created budget and mid-range series. Galaxy A series, the mainstream winner. Beautiful displays, decent cameras, good battery life, affordable prices. The A series outsells everything else in many markets. It's Samsung's volume driver. Galaxy M series. Budget powerhouses focused on massive batteries and India-Chi emerging markets. Less refined than A series, but incredible value. Galaxy F series. Basically M series with slight tweaks, mostly for online sales in India. These aren't sexy, they're not innovative, but they're critical for Samsung's market share. The A series alone probably outsells every other manufacturer's flagship line. Attention catcher. Okay, but Samsung also tried something crazy that nobody else dared to attempt, and it's actually working. In Section 4, Galaxy Z series, the foldable gamble. After the Note 7 disaster, Samsung needed redemption. They needed something revolutionary. In 2019, they unveiled the Galaxy Z Fold, a phone that unfolds into a tablet. It was a disaster at launch. Review units broke in days. The screen protector looked removable but wasn't. Samsung delayed release, fixed issues, and relaunched. But here's the thing, they kept going. Galaxy Z Fold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, each generation better. Then they added the Z Flip, a clamshell folding phone for people who want pocketability. The Z Flip featured Infinity Flex display with ultra-thin glass that could fold, using dynamic AMOLED technology. These phones are expensive, fragile, and niche. But Samsung now owns the foldable market. Nobody else is even close. It's their flex, pun intended, that they can innovate where others won't. Attention catcher. But Samsung didn't stop at phones. They wanted the Galaxy brand everywhere. The Section 5, Galaxy Tab, Watch, Buds, Book, the ecosystem play, Galaxy Tab series, Samsung's answer to iPad. The Tab S series competes with iPad Pro. Lower-end tabs compete with budget tablets. The Tab A series was the first Samsung Galaxy device outside the Note series to include the S Pen stylus. Galaxy Watch series, smartwatches running Wear OS, previously Tizen, competing with Apple Watch. Solid fitness tracking, good battery life. Galaxy Buds series, wireless earbuds. They're good. Not AirPods level integration with Samsung phones, but genuinely competitive. Galaxy Book series. Samsung even launched the Galaxy Chromebook laptop and the Galaxy Tab Pro S with Windows 10. Basically, Samsung wanted Galaxy on everything. The strategy? Create an ecosystem like Apple's. If you buy a Samsung phone, maybe you'll buy Samsung earbuds, a Samsung watch, a Samsung tablet. Lock you into the Samsung universe. It's working. Kind of. They're not Apple-level integrated, but they're trying. The most successful and why some ended. Most successful series. Overall, Galaxy S series. It's the face of Samsung. Every year, the S series defines what Android flagships should be. Billions in revenue, hundreds of millions of units sold. Most successful individual phone, Galaxy S4, 80+ million units. Still the best-selling Android phone ever. Nothing's beaten it. Biggest failure, Galaxy Note 7. Nearly destroyed Samsung's reputation. Cost them $17 billion. People got hurt. Airlines banned it. Absolute catastrophe. Why Samsung ended the Note? Fear. After Note 7, they couldn't risk another disaster. They merged Note features into the S Ultra models instead. Why budget series exist? Volume. Samsung dominates market share by covering every price point. Can't afford an S25? Here's an A55. Can't afford that? Here's an M35. Samsung has you covered. The foldable bet. Samsung is gambling that foldables are the future. They're years ahead of everyone else. If foldables become mainstream, Samsung wins big. Look, Samsung's strategy is simple. Flood the market with options. Flagships, budget phones, foldables, tablets, watches, earbuds. If it's tech, slap Galaxy on it. And it's working. Samsung Galaxy phones became one of the most popular smartphone brands globally, eclipsing the company's other product lines. They've had disasters. Note 7, never forget. They've had legendary successes, S4, S7, Note 2. But they keep pushing forward, trying new things, taking risks. That's why Samsung isn't just surviving, they're dominating. If this video made you realize how many Galaxy series exist, smash that like button. Drop a comment telling me which Galaxy phone you owned. I bet it was an S4 or Note. And subscribe to Tech Underhood because we're breaking down the brands that shape the tech world. See you in the next one. And maybe double check your phone isn't a Note 7 just to be safe.